Well, folks, here we are at the entrance of Dalton's farm. This is a continuation of some of the installations I have put into effect, trying to give Fallout 4 a new look by recreating America. Now, I noticed a lot of people use a particular shantytown style building up there, but I've decided to use some of the new stuff out of the Creation Club from the Pickett fence array. Well, this is the entrance of the Dalton farm, and we're now approaching the Majestic Travel Agency with the modern and New style furniture and design, and this is a particular waiting room for people who just want to sit and listen to this music, or this is the particular waiting room for people wanting to investigate the rest of the farm. And here's the office with all the furnishings, and here is a two-station coffee set up, one for decaf and one for regular. And being Christmas time up there, we decided to decorate for the season. Now, I've done something a little different than what I've normally done in the past. I decided to put in a couple units of motel, or hotel rather. One is one occupancy, most of them are two for couples. And of course, we call this one the Hotel California. I hope the band doesn't get too upset, but it's so nice here with the great accommodations for people who have been suffering from the wasteland turmoil. This is a place where they can find sanity. You can check in, but you may not want to leave. That's why I called it that. And I got it set up there so you can turn the lights on and off with switches on just about every building. Here's the Majestic Travel Agency, and there's the other unit. Shoot, excuse me. This is what it looks like inside, and as you can see, I'm using the warehouse, and sometimes I use the barn building stuff. There's switches and everything. And there's 2B. And this is just a single bedroom for two occupancy, nothing fancy. Oh, by the way, this here particular 1A is a real setup. Inside it has a booth with hot plates so you can warm up food out of the refrigerator. It's got a coffee station and nice luxury accommodations in the bedroom for a nice restful sleep, equipped with coffee cups. And I built this thing until I couldn't build no more. Down here is the pier, which I've showed you in a previous video, complete with fishing poles, tackle boxes, and Slocum Joe, which is open 24/7. Oh yes, good coffee and good donuts. And business has been brisk enough that I use the old accommodations, but I equipped it with modern conveniences. None of that little board with the hole in it. Same way with the men's. Of course, got to clean the leaves out of it. Don't know how those got in there. The business has been brisk enough for the fishing up there that I decided to put in a second pier. There you can see it's set up for two, and if you need extra, we throw in a couple of life preservers up there just in case someone falls overboard from that big catch. Right. Now the last thing, but not least, is the player's home. Also too, up there is a tower that I can, fire tower, and I can watch over the entire landscape. And I put in a couple strobe lights up there just in case the Brotherhood of Steel comes in with the vertibirds so they don't crash into my tower. Here's a place here that for the morning coffee, they can sit down up here, read the newspaper, listen to the radio, drink coffee, and watch the sunrise. And my traveling companion right now is Piper from Diamond City. This is my player home, complete with a shed with armor, workbench, my XO2, a bathhouse. Let me get around here. Complete with tub, toilet, hamper, and toilet. I didn't have enough, had trouble trying to get it set up here so I could connect it, but I already had the other built. And here is the main player house. First I'll show you there's my XO1. This is a striker from the Beaver Creek bowling alley with the 4 modified bowling balls. And of course, I love my coffee. There's a combination of both decaf and regular, which I mix together in real life because doctor's orders. And now to the last part of the tour. This is the bedroom with pack, disciples, ornament, and I'm using the Dior furnishings. And I wish that didn't have the build beater, because man, I've got a lot more room. I could build stuff here, but I built as far as I could, and I even extended it to the point where I even tried to scrap stuff that wasn't necessary to give me a little more to get that one extra light in. And there's, of course, the Giddy Up Buttercup and my kitchen area. And also too, I love these lights. And in the evening, if I want to, and go out on the deck. This was extremely hard to build because I could not get the balcony to connect. I had to use a trick that I've seen others do, especially Jules Smith, and it finally worked for me. when I want it to work, sometimes it doesn't work. When I don't want it to work, sometimes I'll drag a whole floor out. But you can see the bar store, and of course I equipped everything with the lights. And I even got security. Oh yeah, gotta have security. And the last thing to get away from it all, let's see, where can I go to get this? I built a small arboretum. Get away from it all. Built up by this big pine tree because I really liked the way it looked. Sit there, read the newspaper, sip coffee, maybe Nuka soda, Vim soda, and it's right along the roadway. If I decide I want to take a nice little walk over the gully or whatever, or take the road and head back towards the entrance. Well, I'm glad I was able to finish this, and I've got so much more to build, especially at Spectacle Island, and I might redo my Red Rocket there just outside of Sanctuary, because that was one of the first buildings I ever built, and I used the old shanty, and I'm going to redo it completely, and hopefully I can be able to add a Slocum Joe inside the station itself. So until next time, this is Michael from Jessic Biking wishing you a good day, and I hope you all like it because I had fun building this. Bye now.